Hey guys, Shaya here, and in this video I'm gonna do something that I have not done before. It's a sketchbook tour. I'm doing this for the first time, so please excuse me. And you can see on my desk that I'm having a paint from my live streams, but that's a whole different topic. First of all, this sketchbook is a Sense sketchbook. I really do like it, and one of the things about that sketchbook is that I bought it in 2014 or 2015. I'm not sure, I sincerely don't remember, but it's been 5 years since I have it, and I finally finished it yesterday, so yay! And I'm gonna explain what's going on in it and stuff like that, and give some insights of here. So yeah, let's get started. And first of all, when I bought it, I had this Shaya Fury later. Here's Pavel making art with girls. Yeah, I'm a big Mass Effect fan, so yeah, I add some stickers that I bought from Etsy. I have to look for the shop so I can give you some links. This is actually the first sketchbook that I have that have an index in it, and yesterday I spent some time to see to which page what have I done, or yeah, so we'll continue. One of the things I actually don't like about the sketchbook is that it's very flimsy in a way. So yeah, hence I take this sketchbook and I started doing this in 2016, and I had struggles with hands, and practically and technically hands are very hard to draw, and you can see that here I actually messed this up, and yeah, then I had the space. And this is like that. When you see something like that in this sketchbook, is actually I didn't want to rip off the page, so I'm covering it, and I can use this part. Some bodies do those, and this probably have to be tally. Yeah, but no. Here some other bodies. Oh, this is actually not that bad. And here as well, some movements, some sitting poses. Do those. Actually, I like that sketch. At that time I was bear with me, please. At that time I was much better in landscaping sketches and drawings in general, so human body and proportions of the human body were not my main thing to draw. Now it's not like that. Sometimes people change and I change as well. This is actually from the sea garden in my city. I live next to the sea, and I used to take this sketchbook with me and just doodle. At that point, I remember, actually I do remember where is that. Yeah, some final sketch of PB from Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah, there's something here that I don't like, so I will leave it. Some more hands. This is all from 2016. Yeah, at one point when I was started looking at it, and I was like, what was I thinking back then? But also, yeah, some doodles, more doodles that I don't like. Some pose. Actually, that is not that bad. If I spend more time to it, probably would look better. Oh, don't ask. since I don't like this and I don't want to cover it like the others, I just add some watercolor on it and make it a sticker. This is also from 2016, and this is the last one. This is from my period in 2017, apparently, when I changed my name, my artistic name, and this is one of the sketches that I did. And actually, it's not that bad, considering. Some more doodles that I actually don't like, some poses, some foot, apparently. Yeah, this foot is not that bad, but something is very wrong over here in the arch. But yeah, we will just ignore it. There was something here, but I actually erased it. I don't know if you can see that. This foot is not that bad. And this is in March, 27th of March 2017, and you can see here Eve. Actually, my name is Evelyn, and I've been talking about that. And at that point, I was searching for my new artistic name. So yeah, you can see a lot of those here changing. Some cat doodle in cartoonish style. Yeah, this is not good. Apparently this is not good. Yeah, here's Evelyn. This actually is kind of a base for one of my digital arts in 2017, Miss Nightingale. You can go and see it for yourself. I did it. Oh, dyslexia. I edit it and I make it look much better than the sketch, obviously, but yeah. And you can see here, Evelyn. I was still wondering what my artistic name will be. It will probably my real name or aliases that I actually like. Some hoodie girl, alone, and oh, this is Cobalt Sphere, the sketch, the original sketch. Then I used this sketch for a base for my digital art that I did back then. Actually, that sketch is not that bad. Apparently I have leveled up, obviously, but yeah, some poses here. Some other, actually that one is not that bad. If I redid it, it's probably gonna look not that bad now, but who cares? And this is a mermaid that I actually do like, and I remember this one. I was in a Costa Cafe here in my city, and I was with my headphones having my decaf cappuccino and started doodling, and I did a couple of doodles in that sketchbook. Some of them I erased later, but that's a whole different story. And then I did this, and this actually has some potential. It's not that bad. I can edit here later. I think a month or two, I don't remember. I scan it and then I try to do it on top of it with a digital art that is still not finished and probably will never be finished. But yeah, I was in that period trying something new. Oh, this girl is very actually not that bad, but there's some stuff that I actually don't like. And you can see here is Shaya. So yeah, I stopped my name on Shaya. So yeah, this is also in 2017. There are some sketches that I don't like here, but I don't want to rip the pages because I like the sketchbook and I really don't want to rip the pages. That's why I make them like that. This is also not that bad, but here the lips are something strange going on. I go here to make some other doodles. You can see here I erased something. I actually didn't like it, so yeah. You can see here. Yeah, I have something. Oh, this is actually a blank yeah, a blank paper, but oh, my first attempt for Inktober. Yeah, I never participated back then in Inktober, and for me that was so new and so cool at the same time, because I always wanted to try it but never did. And at that time I was like, okay, let's try it, and I think I didn't finish it that year. Just doing it for myself, not showing it publicly, which is something else. This is Legion from Mass Effect game. I like it a lot. It is from 2017, and actually that one is not that bad. I sincerely like it. One of the things I actually don't like about this paper is you can see it over here, so if I'm doing something like this with you know, ink, markers, I have to forget about that page. So yeah, but it was cool, and yeah, I have some fond memories about doing this. I had this idea that I actually don't realize yet, but probably will do it now, because I think I have more skills than this one, and I know Legion much better right now. His anatomy, his structure in general, those things, and etc, etc. So yeah, we shall see. Probably, I don't know. And 7 in training, again for Inktober. This is also a Mass Effect related one. I had that idea for a hamster, and 7 in training, which is, you know, Commander Shepard is N7 operative, and he or she, it depends on what you're playing. In my playthroughs I'm playing as she, so my Commander Shepard has a hamster, and this is kind of a joke that I had in my mind for you know, like a strings, and trying to teach him to be strong. So yeah, it's funny and silly at the same time, but that hamster actually kind of cute. And this is from the original Inktober, with love, Poison Ivy. I remember that Inktober in 2017 was Poison, so I did this bottle with something that is not very good apparently, considering that it's from With Love from Poison Ivy. Yeah. Oh, I do remember this one. I did that. I was traveling. I remember that I was traveling from my city to the capital, which is Sofia. I'm living in Bulgaria, so I was doing that on the train, and the train was like wobbling a lot, but I did manage to finish that, and I got this sketchbook with me, and I did this. And I like turtles, they're so cute. And this is the other one that I did. I was in Sofia for this one. I remember that Inktober day was a road, if I'm recalling correctly, and I had my ink with me that day, and I was just sitting and doing this. It's not perfect, but I kind of like it. It's having this nostalgia feeling or something. I don't know. Oh, this one is also Mass Effect related. Inktober from 2017. This is actually from the moon. This is supposed to be the Mako from Mass Effect. And eating, oh, the moon and Shepard. Wait, that was you? Yes, thank you. That is if you are playing the Mass Effect game and you go to the mission where you have to take Edie with you in the third game. So, yeah, it's inside of the game thing. Yeah. And I'm done with, apparently, with Inktober's. There's something here that I don't want to share it because I don't like it at all. Some attempt for something that I'm not sure what I'm trying to achieve here. Apparently something like a mushroom. Don't know. Some doodles. This is actually not that bad. Yeah. And this is from 2019, which means that I didn't touch this particular sketchbook for more than a year. Because I do remember that I did this last year, that means 2019, in October or November. That means that I have more than a year and a half not touching this particular sketchbook. Mainly because I did my own sketchbooks at that point. And yeah, but I was like, oh, I like that sketchbook. Why not try to fill it? And I did some facial expressions just to doodle. Sometimes I doodle just to ease my hand or relieve the pressure or practice, because practice makes perfect. And yeah, those are my doodles from the day, and this is also from 2019. Yeah, this is a personal sketch inspired by something that I watched. It's not perfect, but it's not a decent sketch. It has potential, but some parts are missing, and this is from 2020 actually, and I like this a lot. I like this face. I like so much, to be honest. I like that face a lot. I didn't use reference for this one. I use reference for this one, if I do recall correctly. Most of the time I draw from my imagination. If I want to learn something or study, like we call it study, I'm using reference, which is okay, because reference means that you want to be better, and also, yeah, this is actually a very good sketch that I see that I didn't spend much time on it, but yeah, I like that one. I like that thing. Yeah, I think these two can be in one whole art, or make this as an individual art, digital. I don't know. We shall see. Oh, I like this one. This is actually in my Patreon with more explanation, but you can see here that I did a small sketch testing my markers and my blue pen, which is actually now done. I miss that pen. It was amazing pen. And this is I think I called it the sky and the stars in my mind. So yeah, I like this one a lot. Here are some studies of a whale. I like this one. I remember I was sitting in my couch and I was like, okay, let's do some studies from the movement and everything with my pencil, and it was okay because kind of a mix and match for this because they are sea creatures with the blue pencil. So yeah. Here is my smile. Can you do that again? This is a personal sketch and kind of a self-portrait, if I might say. I draw myself apparently, because here is my um, ribbon here. I did some doodles over here to test. Here is a test. What to how to be doing it, and then I go for those circles because I like circles, and do it with some colors. I like that sketch, I think. And then this is a fan art sketch from this is Franca Lee from Macross Frontier. I'm a big fan of Macross Frontier, so yeah. This is Ranka, a bit older, apparently, and this is the text from the lyrics, actually, from the song that she's singing in the main theme, if you like the series. So yeah, I did that and I actually like it. The song is very touching. So yeah, and this is also from Macross Delta, but this is from Macross Delta, Freya, if I'm not mistaken. I draw her in my art style a bit older, because I think in the series she's like 15 or 16, I don't remember. Yeah, 15. And I draw a bit older in my art style, and I sincerely like this because it's something very different from what I'm doing regularly, doing fan arts and stuff like that. So yeah, and you can see the difference from 2016 to 2020. Yeah, and oh, I missed one page. An old lady. I draw this from imagination. Apparently she's from, I don't know, last century, maybe two, don't know. But I draw it from imagination, and I follow some instincts that I have for, because I know the structure and everything, and we have a bit of decay, which is normal. When you get old, you have decay and blah blah blah. So yeah, and here's something that I really enjoy doing when I'm drawing. I love making bone study sketches. One of those things that I like to do is making those improves a lot. So I did the muscles over here, and tricep muscles, and etc. Here's the bone, and I like that. I love doing those because this actually makes me calm. And there's some relaxing and a lot of shading, which I actually love to do. And this is a foot, you know, the bone on our foot, and here is the muscles that we have in our, you know, foot. And this is Aya, fan art sketch of Aya from Assassin's Creed Origins. At that time I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I'm still playing it. I finished it and I started playing it again, but that's a whole different story again. And I draw this for 15 minutes, and I draw her in my art style, and I like her. I like her in general. So yeah. Oh, here are some doodles that I did one night just for practice movement and everything, and you cannot see it very well because of this page. I just loosened up and did some studies, movement, hands, and etc. And those are sketches also. Nope. That I did. Yeah, you can see I messed up the leg, but who cares? 5-minute sketch just to get the movement. And this is a practice that I'm doing. And this is also 5-minute sketch. This is a back. Here we have this upper in our butt. Sorry. And this is the movement of that I'm going. So yeah, 5-minute sketches. I like this sketch, to be honest. I think if I spend more time to this one, I can make it much better and work it as an individual art. But we shall see. This and I sound like Fenris right now because no. But that's the whole point. I spent one night, I didn't fall asleep right away, and I spent some time to just do the practice and loosen up. And also, this is from the same night, apparently. I think that was last week, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is also, that is not bad. I don't like this pose. Poses illustrations after midnight. Here's a sketch that you cannot see because of the other one, but I'm saying here that it's okay to loosen up and just not perfect, but just doing something to practice. And this is actually from the other day. I did this in a live stream in my Instagram. I will leave the link below. I just needed to do something and go in a live stream, and then I explained that I can draw the eyes, apparently. And I explained in a live how to do this, the proper eye. And after that, a couple of hours later, I started doodling, and I spent some time to do this. Bear with me. Sometimes my my thoughts are much faster than my mouth can say the words, so please bear with me. Yeah, and I did this pose. It was very interesting pose. I use real models for this. I like that face, to be honest. It was very rough, but not that bad. Also, yeah, 2-minute sketch, 1 3-minute sketch, and I sent this sticker for me. Don't force it, because sometimes I'm having that moment. But yeah, I like that sketch. Honestly, it's interesting. I could spend more time to focus on the round area of the body, but I like this shape in general because we have the shape over here, and you know, it's interesting. This is a 30-second sketch. This is a minute and a half or 2 minutes, I don't remember, but it was fast, and considering my forcing it was kind of fun. And then I have 2 to 5 minute sketch, which I actually do like that sketch. I mess it up a bit over here, but in general it's not that bad. And the whole idea is to follow the movement. We have curves, we have straight, and yeah, I like this one as well. And we have this movement over here, you know. But overall, honestly, I really do like that one. I don't know, maybe because of the pose, maybe because it was something different that I'm usually doing. I like that one, and it was a 5-minute sketch. Yeah. Here I can do better than this sticker because I didn't like the end result of this sketch, and I just, you know, angrily messed it up, and then I said nope. Also, I like those, and they are not perfect, but the whole idea for that practice was just to loosen up, and probably later when I'm doing this again I will make them much better. So yeah, and this is also from the same night, just my red pencil was this big, so so I have to switch it to my regular HB pencil. And this is also from, I use a reference for this one, but this one is from my imagination, and I sincerely like this one. It's have this not kind of a cartoonish illustration type, which I'm going for apparently. This was a fast one, and that night I remember it was 2 a.m. in the morning, so nope. I was just not feeling it, and I just, you know, and then when I get up and, you know, having my tea, because I'm drinking tea right now, and did something. Okay, I have some pages left. I'm gonna finish it today. That was yesterday. And I did some warm-ups with cats, dogs, and you can see that my brain was still sleeping, so apparently. And then we have this, which was still a warm-up that I don't like it that much, but I like this one. And this is Collie. I have a soft spot for collies because I used to have a dog which was Collie, and I loved him so much. But I'm gonna get emotional, so I'm not gonna talk about that. And this one is so cute. I like the you can see when the difference from the warm-up, when my hand is just, my brain is still sleeping, and here, then we go here, and then we go here, and this is in the same day, in a matter of 30 minutes or so. And yeah, I like this one, full-fitting. And then I finish it with some birds. I don't remember the name of that bird, but if someone knew, please tell me. Leave a comment below. And this is my last sketch in this sketchbook. I had something written over there, but I don't want to rip off this page because I don't using this page, and I'm not gonna use it anyway. And just when I was done, and I just got this sticker over here to make it funny, and to acknowledge that I'm done with the happy cat. Yeah, I love cats, but that's, I think that's probably, you know. And this is the cover. And one of the things I actually do like about this sketchbook is a place you can put some stickers or something. I do not use it, but I like this benefit of the sketchbook. Overall, I love this sketchbook. I dislike that when I was doing those ink stuff, I cannot use the other page, but I think that's normal. And it was quite a journey, 5 years apparently, and doing this in this particular sketchbook. It was fun, and I hope you guys enjoy this sketchbook tour, if I may say, from my past 5 years. Wow. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you know, dislike it. If you like what I'm doing in general, you can go subscribe to the channel, or if you want to see more behind the scenes stuff and explaining more stuff, what I'm doing, you can go support me in my Patreon page and be a Patreon. And yeah, I'm gonna leave the links below. And okay guys, talk to you guys soon. Bye.